the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Now, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. This is ahead for about 5. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gun.
Here's Brown again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Burrow trying on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Deputy Lion. 18 Rattler.
Here's Sanders now. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Nike, 18.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Cuts right. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt.
Another one for Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. As they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 11, 17, big 13, big 13.
Burrow on the play action. Rolling out to his left. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Looked like the defense eyes were elsewhere. And that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that first down.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later. That next third down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready? Viking 18.
Another game to Judkins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. 7 yards there. That brings up second down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on second and short.
60, roll. Ready?
Judkins up the middle.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. Viking 18. Kevin Pirates. Let go.
To the air, Sanders. Ran it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now he starts from the 6. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
They're on the 16-yard line.
On one, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Okay,
First and 10 now from the 30.
65, coconut.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped for the first down. He had no gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Sanders now on third down. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This a 54-yarder. That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
That fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
On one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the ground, Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On one, right?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. Get down there to the red zone. When things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Gun. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's going to be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to get more interceptions.
Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Now, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
From the gun, they give to Brown. He's got the first and goal inside the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. But they'll sort of hurry up offense here.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Bengals with a second and 7.
Let's just start. 180.
stop is made.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target. Thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A run with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say that.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Red. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Red. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Give, here's Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and just 2 to go.
18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. So we got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll punt another one away. Coy Bajorquez returning to the field. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Gun. Cut. 180.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Burrow setting the throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
11. Here we go. Big 13.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's get set. Hey,
Again, it's Burrow. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And into the red zone he goes as he's taken down at the 19-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Judkins headed right. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Pass the 60. Pass 60 average. 60 average. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Gun.
This is Mafon. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
One, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
One, ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wait, 11, MT, take.
A give now to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Get set. 18, 11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Stop. Ready.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On one, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Brown. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Peter, running like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. Hauled in left side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and 3 now.
Get it. Crack all 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Being short. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Handoff now to Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Judkins, the ball carrier. He was brought down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's cut it. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Here's Sanders now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going with Brown on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
What's this set?
They'll run again with Brown. And he's up to to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Gun. Cut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Handoff headed left to Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He's back to throw. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Gunkins running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns got to score in a hurry. Offense to the line for second down.
Count 19.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
18 Cardinals.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. Good cowboy in. Let's go.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Pioneer.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and him run.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger.
Setting up to pass. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
65, 6.
They'll look to throw it. Near the goal line. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
They'll set up here for the point after. down the middle. It's good. And the Browns jump in front now by 5.
22. Bengals 17.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Here he is to throw. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Official singling timeouts. We've got whistles, time left for 1 snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Done.
One final shot here. Setting up the screen. Pushing it up past the 30. And the tackle's made, so